Yo, so guys, and welcome to day 3 of the Road to Glory. And yeah, quite the episode we have got for you guys. So there's quite a lot of stuff in this. We've got the silver sell-off of the day before. We've got loads of brand new sniping filters. We've got a method that I've been doing loads of and is madly effective. And then to go and throw on top of that one, EA have gone and messed up with some UCL cards, which I've gone and taken advantage of and invested in some players. So do enjoy the video. So what we've been doing recently is we've been stacking the club up a little bit. We've put about 20-30k onto players. Now what players have I put my money onto? Players literally going for discard. These can rate anything from like silver players from like the Premier League, the Ligue 1, the Cadre, happy days, soon pick these up, and so on and so on. So basically why have I been doing this? Players are really cheap right now because of squad battles. I kind of am sitting on like 500k, so that's kind of enough to sink 100k into like non-rares and that lot. That'll go up for puzzle SBCs and go up for generic stuff. And on top of that, we should have league SBCs in the next 2 days as I have a voice crack. So what I've been doing is I've been picking up loads of players via loads of different methods. For example, picking up any bronze outfield player for 200 coins. Again, you know, very unlikely do we get a Premier League SBC this early on, but you know, they fluctuate quite a lot. We have like League Guns, and again, any League Gun silvers I've just been buying, like this guy right here. And all it takes is the other day, you know, in the Super League of Silver, say like 5k to understand their 200 coin investment. And literally what you understand is if you don't, you know, if these players don't go up, you're just using the marquee matchups which you'd buy a player for 200 coins anyway. So as I say, what you do is you just go for them one by one, picking up any silvers from, you know, major leagues for 200 coins, any rare bronzes from major leagues for 200 coins. What else can you go and get? Gold wingbacks. I mean, I picked up any gold kind of like Premier League players because of course Premier League is always heavily used for SBCs. So Premier League defenders is a good one to go through. Premier League left wings is a good one to go through. Any right backs on this game, because right backs and left backs are normally a rarity. So just been sniping any right backs, Liga and Cadre, Bundesliga. But trying to obviously just pick up the main leagues. But basically just been stacking up the club loads and then doing a little bit of UCL Mikey matchup investing. Of course, we have the Champions League in a few days' time, and the matchups for them are likely to be Tottenham, Bayern Munich, and Barcelona, Inter Milan. So I've just been trying to get some players on from both of those teams because obviously they should do pretty well. So a little bit of an intro to what we're doing. Again, we'll show you some of the investments. Obviously, we've got all our silver selling on from yesterday on lazy buys. Sadly, they haven't really rebounded, if anything, gone down because of squad battles. But you know, we can live with it. As I'd be very surprised if they don't start rising throughout the course of today. So we're changing up, starting on the silvers, and well, I guess just actually stacking up the club, and we're doing one of the last advanced SBC, which is going to go and get ourselves a mega rare pack, and it gets us 13k for doing the whole thing. Now you do need to go and get loyalty for it, so I'm going to go and show you how to do the loyalty glitch, and basically how I'm going to do this as fast as possible. Now, for this SBC, you need more chemistry than it's actually physically possible to get. So as a result, you need loyalty. How do you get loyalty? You either pack pool the players, and good luck pack pooling each one of these players. Or you play 10 games with the players. So what you do, and the fastest way to quote-unquote play 10 games with the players without it actually affecting your record whatsoever, is heading over to squad battles. We'll show you the whole process and basically repeat it 10 times. You then head over to this. Yep, hazard, cool, brilliant, beginner, literally does not matter. You then go into the game with your team. I do need a manager. I don't really know how this game works because I don't actually play it. So we can go grab manager, matey. Add a manager. There you go, let's put him in. So now you go and start the game, happy days. I say, because it's offline as well, the game takes way longer to load up. You know, you're not waiting for, you know, finding an opponent, you're not waiting for your opponent to ready up. Literally gets in the game instantly. Lovely team hazards go right there, Drogba, he's got his brother there. He's got all the hazards in there, lovely. Just one of them obviously, one of them drew the short straw by the looks things, so. That's actually quite an interesting family. They actually have his mum's a footballer, his dad's a footballer, and then all his brothers are footballers. So, and then you let the game kick off. Boom! Pause the game instantly. Press your PlayStation button in. You go up to the top. You go settings. Then over to network. Nope, network. You then click on and off. Boom! Click back into the game, and what it's going to do is it's going to kick you from the servers. You're not going to get a loss on your record. Because it's offline gameplay. All it do is it'll kick you here, and what you've basically done is just disconnected to the game, but it does count as a game played. If we can load in, and I'll wait and then show you guys that it does count as a game played. As I say, it takes nearly no time whatsoever, and you do this 10 times, so 9 more times, and that's it. It'll probably take about 5-10 minutes, but you're going to get loyalty on all your players. And this is also another way of making SBCs cheap, because of course sometimes players are expensive because they're a left or right back. But if you can use a centre back and left and right back and get some loyalty, it'll be cheaper. So I'll show you right now. He's now got 1 game played. So again, I do this 10 times. Record again, 0-0-0, hasn't affected, and you do this over and over again. What I'll do is, of course, I'll do it, and then I'll show you us opening the pack after we've done it. Although we are unassigned, so maybe we won't be able to show you. So we've now played up all of our games. You can see that now it has enough chemistry. And I did actually have to move the right mid to right wing. I was a bit worried I messed up somewhere down the line. But yeah, we're looking all good. Everyone's chemistry is all good. I think it was 11k, so we are going to go and get ourselves a rare mega pack, which, as I say, I literally cannot open right now because of me being unassigned. But we are working on getting rid of that. But we also get 13k, so literally we got that SBC for, I guess, quote unquote free. You know, given the cost and whatever. But yeah, right now what we are doing is we are actually selling a few of these silvers now for their going rate, because I would quite like to start a bit of icon trading. You know, we're starting to get quite close to the sort of coins for icon trading. So I'm going to be looking at selling some of these silvers so I can, you know, maybe get like 300k, or at least out of them, so then I can go open that rare mega pack. But yeah, next you may be seeing will be hopefully a bit of icon trading, because it is something I would really like to start getting into. So we have finally gone and sold a lot of silvers. I've ended up selling a lot of these guys for give or take what I bought them for, just because I, you know, wanted to get out of the unassigned. But now we've got ourselves a rare mega pack, which is 55k. So let's go and see if we get someone good. Because if we get someone good enough, that is going to give us enough coins to then go and do some icon trading, which is really what I'd love to move on to today. So let's go see what we're going to get in the boards. Oh, it's moving slowly, which means it's something good. It's Croatian. It's a striker. It's Mandzukic. Oh, that's a yikes. Could have been a good player. Is he 84 rated this year? He's 84 rated, so we could get something good. We could get like a Rashford or a Gabriel Jesus or a Martial or something. Question is, what are we going to get? Come on. Yeah, I kind of wanted a Modric or a Rakitic, or even at least an in from Vesalic. What are we going to get? Hey! Oh, let's go! Lo Celso and Rashford. I called it. I called what I wanted and I got it. Hey! I saw Lo Celso got excited and hey, the guy Rashford. Let's go. That's what I was saying. I was saying, trash front player. Absolutely. Is he still extinct? Oh, the OT's price range is 16k. Only for him to drop to 8k. I would say, and then Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez is like another 3-4k. Bender's probably a little bit of money. Bakayoko's a little bit of money. Anything interesting at the end? I mean, there's a lot of interesting stuff at the beginning. And then a few good position changes. But hey, I would say that is Operation False Hope. You know, they give you the Mandzukic, you're like, wow, Rakitic, in for Vesalic. And then they slap you with a Rashford or Lo Celso, which is literally, you know, you shall ask and you shall get. So now time to move on to the most anticlimactic SBC actually on FIFA. Oh wait, it's not even a 5k pack. Now luckily this thing didn't really cost me anything, because literally you were pack pulled. You are pack pulled. I think the only players I had to go and buy was 200, 400, 600, 800, 1k. 1k for a 5k pack, I can't complain, because the rest of it is all untradeable. So very strange they decided to even give us such a naff pack, but maybe that's just for people with absolutely no coins. Icon trading wise, hasn't gone very well. Basically what I've kind of come to the conclusion of is that we just really don't have enough coins to do icon trading, because if you have got 500 coins, if you've got 500k, you can trade with, you know, well, basically you'll get double the amount of icons popping up than if you were to trade with 300k, because of course, you know, there's less icons. We do get very high rated rare, so we're actually going to make our money back on this pack, which isn't bad. But yeah, basically I just don't have enough coins to do icon trading, which is okay. Jesus Christ, look at all them players. Not bad at not bad for a 5k pack, but yeah, so we're probably going to give icon trading a bit of a miss today until we can garner up a few more coins. And I think we'll just honestly probably just keep stacking the club. Because, yeah, I don't think it's too bad with potential League SBCs up and coming. So we've got ourselves a brand new sniping photo. That's a really cheap one again, because honestly the reason you want to go cheap ones is because players pop up so much more. Like the odds on someone listing a Ronaldo for a cheap price is very low compared to the odds on someone listing up one of these cheapos. Now, there's absolutely loads and loads of things to snipe with these, because you're sniping for 450, which means you can go and get a Fazio, you can go get yourself a Donatani, you can go get yourself a Gonzalo Perez, because he does sell for way more than this, so you can go get yourself a Lopez, a Pinola. So basically a good rule of thumb is, if the player is above 77 rated and they're a centre-back, buy them. And then because you're looking at Argentinian defenders, you can go and get either of these two guys right here for 450 coins, and obviously any of these for 450 coins. So there's quite a lot of players under it. And I'd say just anyone who's 78 rated and above you want to buy, unless they are, there you go. Also, both Mexican centre-backs you want to go and buy. 400 coins, and there you go, at least 600 coins. So loads and loads of players. Van Hooney as a left-back. you know, that's another 750. But there are some really, really easy coins, and you can get players generally, you know, you can probably get a player every few seconds, to be honest, because it's obviously such a vague sniping field, because it's literally, again, Argentina, defenders, and then whatever the highest banner you can have without there being loads of players on the market. So we go back out of here and list up our players. So we got ourselves a Sanchez, who I think is, what, like 900 coins? I need to double check, because I checked, I know that this guy is 700, so not bad. As I say, loads and loads of players popping up under this filter. We're going to keep at it, and the players do sell on for any of you guys who wonder. That's obviously not one of the players that pops up, but there you go, even selling on for 700. So I'm going to keep it this filter, and we'll show you any deals we get. So I say this method is really, really easy. We've literally got ourselves 2 car barrels here, each for what, like 450, 350, and 450, and each of them, I believe, sell for pretty good. I mean, we'll go over to Mexico. If I'm not wrong, he's in the Mexican League, so because this is why it's so good. Look how much all the Mexican League centre backs are going for. They're going for, we can lower this a little bit more actually. They're all going for an easy 850, if not an easy 800. So I'll take that. Well, I'll take that any day. But Matey right here, for some reason, seems to be a little bit more expensive. He's, yeah, for some reason, I don't know why. Maybe he's in the cheapest scenario, something like that. But he's actually going for pretty easy 1.1k. So, you know, to get him for 350, sell for 1.1 just shows why he's an amazing, you know, snipe. And I say, as long as they're going for this sort of money, I don't see any reason to not do the old silver method 2.0, it seems. But there you go. You've got plenty of room to keep listening these players up. We'll show them selling on. And then we've got Fernandez as well. So, oh god, give me a sec. We've got Fernandez as well, who also we can only imagine is going to be decent. Give me a sec. We're all over the shop right now. There you go. Got onto there. Premier League, Scooby-Doo. Obviously, you got like Zabaleta as well, but Premier League defenders. I mean, that's not even Fernandez, Rejo. So 900 coins maybe. Let's have a little look. But it shows you Rejo's also a snipe. I say, if you wonder why these do really well, by the way, they're all used for the advanced league SBC. When someone needs loads of different leagues, that's why they're up. But yeah, not bad. What's he actually going for? Over a K. Oh, I'd say that any day. 1.2k per Fernandez you snipes. You can see there's just so many players and they're all loading on rares that are disgustingly easy to actually get on snipe. So happy days, keep doing this. I guess we'll show you what's sold on, just in case you guys are actually wondering, does it sell on? There you go, Perez 700. And again, what we're doing is we're selling our silvers in the background as well, because again, ideally I would quite like to get them sold on before 6 PM today, just because I do think we might get a League SBC. So, you know, I would quite like to get our silvers, because if we get a League SBC, lots of election packs can be open, lots of mixed packs can be open, lots of silver packs can be open, and they're all going to drop. So ideally, I'm going to try and sell as many of them before 6 PM. A little update to furthermore show how well this method is. So, well, I guess we'll go through them one by one. So that was a Pat Pool player, that was Pat Pooled. Panoa, oh, this guy right here, nothing interesting. Gombo for 400. Got all of these for again. Everything's under 450, so it doesn't really matter what we sell it for. And this guy again, 350. So, and then we picked up 8. Is it 8 more deals? Yeah, 8 more deals to literally replace 8 things that sold on. So, where we got? We got this guy first. Literally just sold one of him right now for was it 1k? And then we'll keep listening. These up 650. These have gone down slightly, and I'll be honest, when they play as drop, I prefer to sell them, because otherwise, what you can do is you can end up with a transfers full of Argentinian league centre backs, which can be a nightmare to sell on. And then we've got 2 of these. I think these are going for about 800 now, if I'm not wrong. And I'll go and check how much Rojo is. Obviously, we saw how much Rojo was earlier with Fernandez, but it's very good. And again, I guess I'll furthermore show you guys this method, just in case I guess you didn't engage it the first time. First off, I guess let's go check out how much Rojo's going to go for. Rojo's going to go for a very easy 700. Could have bought him and sold him for 1-2. There you go. Stuff already selling on. So 3 things already selling on. I guess that's Martinez's. So we'll go 750, I guess, because we do have a little excess room on the tramps list. There we go. All right. So the filter once again is gonna be, and I guess I'll walk you through it. So you want to go Argentina defender, not have a league whatsoever. Now, if I put out 500 coins, right? More likely than not, if I'm not wrong, there's going to be loads of cards over an hour. And I say, the compare price back out method does not work when you do this. And that's because it's just how the refresh system works in this game. The market's not going to go and show you more cards. So again, we've got to scroll all the way right here. Hopefully it won't take too long. Whereas when there's 1 or less cards, it allows you to refresh. I don't know why they allow you to actually have 1 card list up over an hour, but you know, that's EA system. There's a lot of things in EA's system that don't make sense. For example, if you were to spam, compare or spam search transfer market on the concept squad, it'll only search once every 15 seconds. Whereas, you know, see if you spam the market, I think it's also once every 15 seconds if you don't change the filter. But there you go. So you saw right there, 500 coins, loads of players over an hour. I didn't actually make too much of a deal of it. Whereas if I go down to 450, there should be 0 players over an hour. Which means if I use compare price back out, which again is square and circle on the PlayStation, and if I'm not wrong, is it X and B? If I'm not wrong, yeah, it's X and B over on the Xbox. This is basically heavier filter. And as I say, you want to go and buy any Premier League centre backs, any Mexican League centre backs, any of the left or right backs that pop up, and oh yeah, if you can get Fazio's 1k per card just sniping. And although they're small profit, again, it's what you can understand is there's a lot of small profits rather than absolutely, you know, if I was to do icon trading, I'd probably still be here without a deal. So that's why it's better, because loads and loads of deals are popping up, even though they are small profit. I was just playing around with some stuff right here, and I feel I've just found the easiest trading method ever, right? French left backs right now because of the Hernandez SBC you got yesterday. I've literally just got these both guys completely effortless. I can't go and list anything, so they're fully listed. But they all sell for like 500 coins, right? And you can so easily go and get them for 200 coins right now, he said, as none pop up. But there you go. Any French left back selling for 500 coins, I'm just going to go and snipe for like literally 200 coins. And then if they're anyone decent, you know, if they're like a Kazawa, we'll go and buy them. Something like that. But yeah, not bad whatsoever. I was just testing it around because normally, what was it? Normally, Kazawa and Clichy are pretty good to get, but you'll be able to get them under this filter. So yeah, I think I'm just going to do this right now and just try and go and get ourselves any of the bronzes, any bronze and silvers for 200 coins, and then obviously if we get some of the golds as well, it's a bonus. So nothing too mad, but I just want to give you a little update. You know, you can get these players very easy, sell them for 500 coins. I think, is that our first player selling on? Oh no, they're not. Well, they're not selling on yet. There you go, but those few silvers selling on for lazy buyers. Silvers again, you know, always selling for lazy buyers because the supply again is so rare because the silvers, they're not madly supplied. So yeah, not bad. So we're just trying a few different methods. We're just trying to get a little bit of Chem style sniping. We've just picked in Bayu. His normal guard goes for 9k. Just snipe one with Shadow on for 10k. So we are going to try it and shift it. Don't know how much of a hurry I really want to be in these cards because again, I wouldn't mind selling for 6 PM. I'm going to go and sell them for 13k, I think. Profit in that wise is then going to be 2.5k, which isn't bad, but I literally got them on my first search. So again, we're just trying loads and loads of different filters. The plan of action is basically looking at looking at defenders who are around about 10, 15k, throwing a shadow on them, find out what the difference is between the gold with a shadow and without a shadow, and then basically just try and pick them up. You know, a fair few k cheaper than what they are with a shadow on. Because what happens a lot of the time is when we go and buy an Mbayu, completely forget they put a shadow on him. You'll literally see that his going rate is probably about, what, 10k? Yeah. His going rate is about 10k. What happens quite often is people will go put a shadow on him, completely forget that they put a shadow on, and then list up for the exact same price they bought it for. Which is, as a result, how I literally got my Mbayu with, you know, shadow for the same price as what his normal gold card is. So, we are just testing out loads of filters. I guess before we do that, yeah, there you go, Mbayu sold on. Yeah, basically I decided to kind of change up and do a little bit of a filter. Basically, I'm going Shadow Defender 3.4k. And what we got to do is, basically, there's two ways of doing it. One, you snipe defenders who, like Joe Gomez, would have been brilliant. But first off, what you need to do is you need to kind of find out how much defenders are going for. So you kind of got to memorize every player probably 2 to 3k. So it's not that hard. It's like Marcos Alonso, that guy, Majika. Basically, you got to understand some of these are for League SBCs and some of these are actually demanded. Then what you got to do is you've got to remember who he's worth 2 to 3k, and now snipe them basically with a shadow on him. And now Marcos Alonso isn't amazing because Marcos Alonso is only worth 1.4k, which means it's not bad, but it's 1.5k more than what he normally goes for. And again, what you want to do is you just want to keep pressing compare price back out. Now, if you get some super cheapo, it is amazing. Munier normally goes for 3.4k, therefore picking him up with a shadow on for the exact same price he goes for is brilliant. Radu, on the other hand, will only go for a k, therefore picking him up with a shadow sucks. But what you do is you keep going compare price back out, and you're either basically trying to get the expensive players with a shadow on for 3.4k, or you're trying to get some of the discard players. And let's say the reason this works is because people just completely forget they put the shadow chem style on. Ake again probably goes for about 1.5k. That guy obviously you're going to dodge because, you know, he's not worth it whatsoever. And you're basically just going defenders. Again, I'll give you the filter in a sec. Someone bought him very strangely. We'll go check the Marcos Alonso. Diaz got for 1.4k. He's one of the discard players I was talking about. But the filter once again is defenders, shadow, and the highest buy now you can have without there being over one player over an hour. So we got ourselves another deal, which I'm not going to be quick selling. We've got Angelo for 3.3k. Again, you can compare that. His normal card sells for 3k. So we've only paid 300 coins for a 4k chem style. Sounds pretty good to me. Alright, let's go see what we're going to be able to sell him for. Hopefully it's decent. And there we go. That is what I like to see. Cheapest is 7k, so we're going to go list ours up for 6k right now. And yeah, very, very nice. 2.6k on him right there. I mean, I could even go 6.5, but we'll go 6k because I wouldn't mind selling him before 6 p.m. So very, very nice right there. 2.7k. And we'll show you what's selling on, because something's selling on at least. The Alonso, Ruben Diaz we got for 1.4, and then a few of those Argentinian players early. But yeah, actually really, really loving this filter, to be honest, and fully down to just keep on doing it. Bit of a weird one. We got Pepe right here, who actually sells for 3.7k. So we actually got him cheaper than his gold card, but we have a shadow on him. So I don't quite know how this one's going to go, because Pepe obviously is not really a demanded player in FIFA. But yeah, I'll be honest, I wouldn't have imagined anyone would have thrown a shadow on him. But we'll go list him up for about 6.5k, just because, you know, you're better off actually selling him than being disgustingly ambitious. So we're going to go, list him up here for 6k. Hopefully do pretty well. I'm also thinking about changing up the filter a little bit, because I think that trying to snipe them is just kind of weirdly hard. I kind of just want to try something like 5k, and then just hover and just see what, see what's around. Almost like when I do the 5th knife minute sniping, just because I think this might be way easier, because otherwise if you're trying to snipe stuff instantly, the competition is disgusting. Whereas if you kind of can like know how much a player's going for, I feel like it'd be way easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the 5th knife minute method, and we'll give you guys an update of how that works. So a little update on how the first realm of that kind of went. Didn't do too bad. We got a David Luiz for 5k and a Paulista for 4k. Seems like a lot, but Paulista sells for 3.4 and David Luiz sells for 4.7, so it's not bad whatsoever. So, Mr. David Luiz, how much are you going for then? Ooh, we bought him for 5. Wow. Well, there you go. I guess I was kind of mugging myself out. It's the first one, not good. If anything, lost 250 coins on tax. That's very strange, because again, I'll show you David Luiz right now. David Luiz right now is the exact same price for his gold card than he is with a Shadow Chem star. So, is what it is. Hourly, yesterday. Look at this, 5k. Hourly Saturday, 4k. Daily graph. See, I wonder if he just went up loads because of the League SBC, but he just didn't. So, David Luiz is generally generally 700 coins more for a shadow. So very surprising, So obviously I haven't done well with that one, but in all fairness, no one would really predict 700 coins additional for that one. And let's go have a little look how the likes of Paulista's doing then. Paulista, hopefully it's not 2.0. PAU, at least I'll say in the end of the day you live and you learn with these players. Now we just know not to buy now we know not to go and buy David Luiz if he pops up. PAL, is it? Paulista. Give me a second, I'm having a bit of a slow moment. Paulista. How can I be spelling your name wrong? Paul, Paulista. Okay, more of a Paul than a Pal. Paulista. Here we go. Hopefully after all this trouble, we make money. 6k. Nice, and there we go. So, David Luiz flopped on that, but the next one, we're probably going to go and sell for 6k. Bought him for 4k, so that's a nice little 2k profit. Let's see if that David Luiz sold on fast as well. So, not amazing on the first one, but, clutching out with the second one. So, I'd say all you got to do is just know the prices, and then you should be all good. We're sold on here then. What can we update you with? David Luiz selling on instantly. Pepe got for 3.4, sold for 6k, and Carabia selling on. And the Paulista selling for 7k, 6k, lovely. They seem to sell on very fast, which is weird, but I'll take it. So, you got ourselves 2 more deals, which aren't too bad. Got another Marcus Alonso, which I'm pretty sure I might just go and sell for 4.2, because he wasn't amazing last time, but I was like, might as well pick him up. Take the coins, but yeah, more importantly, I got Bernat for 4.3k, Bernat actually normally sells for 3.9k, so yeah, not too bad. What are we going to be able to get for Bernat then? It's quite high rated, isn't he, this year? There he is. Bernat got for 3.9k, survey says 8k from them. Not bad whatsoever. Not bad. 3.9 to then go and sell for 8k. So yeah, very happy with how everything's rolling out. Let's go and sell him for. Should we go 8? Yeah, let's go 8. Why not? Not bad. We're going to keep on doing this filter because we're sold on. Something's coming. 11 players are sold on. Jesus. Okay, that's the golds. Paulista again is sold on. A few of the silvers. Nice, going for 1-1. Got these guys for about 1.5k. So yeah, nice to see everything starting to roll in. I'll take the coins just before, of course, 6 p.m. so we have more coins to rush invest. So we got ourselves another good deal. We got Barcher right here for 3.8k. Say good deal. We don't actually know what he sells for yet. 5 things sold on. Not bad. But now we got for 3.9, sold for 6. And Jaleo we got for 3.4, sold for 6. And of course, there's just a few of the golds. We'll get all that relisted up right there then. And we got ourselves a Bernat with Shadow. So let's go and see what Bernat with Shadow is going for. Defenders, Bernat. Sorry. Not Bernat, it's Bartra, sorry. Bartra is going for a lovely 5.5k. Not bad. Going for 4, I'm pretty sure. Or 3.8 even. So 5.5 from 3.8 is 1.8k if I'm not wrong. There you go. Not too bad whatsoever. Onto a bunch more deals. I absolutely love this method. Had a few more deals since last year. You just got another Bernat right here for 4.8k. He seems like a really, really good player to keep coming around. 4 more players sold on. Another Bernat sold there for 7.5. A Felipe there for 6. Romaglio for 4. And then a that guy sold on as well. So lovely. As I say, coins are flowing in really, really nicely. Let's just double check what Bernat's going for. Bernat. 7k. Oh my, Jesus Christ. Yeah, wrong one. Is it Bernat actually? Got a bit excited there, I'm not gonna lie. Bernat is actually who I need. There we go. Bernat is going for, I want to see, still like 8k, so not bad whatsoever. Right now just trying to finally tune a few different sniping filters that I think are good. I say I'm still learning the prices pretty well, but I mean that's 3.2k right there. Thinking League and Defenders could be quite good, to be honest. Because they got Aguilera, who's really, really good to go and snipe, and they got Bernat. So thinking if you could go and snipe either of those, and you can just quickly get there, so like in like 4 or 5 pages time, you know, you can snipe these players very, very fast. So yeah, I was thinking about doing something like that. Just like refining some sniping fields and see what's working. Like I say, there are literally 2 popped up right there. I missed that one for 4-4. I'm a little bit gutted with, but you know, is what it is. So I don't know if there's anything I can do. Maybe I'll just keep switching between the leagues or something like that. But yeah, I'm trying to change up the snipe filters a little bit. Just you know, just try and get something that works a little bit better for me, rather than scrolling to the end. Let's see if we get a thing with the Caltre right now. Scrolled right to the end. De Vrij, yes, brilliant. That's an amazing deal right there with De Vrij. We'll check his price in a sec. I think actually just going through league by league's actually working. Let's go check him out then. De Vrij. The fridge. Shadow. So just going for 4k right there. What's he going for? Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. Probably flip him off for 7k right there. Which is 3k, what is it? 3k more than we got him for. So honestly, I think I'm really enjoying this method. It's making me really good money, pretty consistent. All I've got to do now is just learn like what prices, and we can do it, you know, way faster. And there you go. I've got him earlier for like a k and a bit probably. So not bad at all. Show you when we get some more deals. So I'm really enjoying this method. Another Bernat right here for 4.6. Gonna be going up there for 8. See if anything. So I want to show you guys my I guess now refined way of doing this one. There you go, 7.5k, brilliant, and a silver and him on, beautiful. But here's like my relatively refined way of doing it. Now I basically do every league apart from the Prem because the Prem is too many players. Basically just go Defender, Shadow, and then scroll along to the 5th and 9th minute. And I'd say because the Liga and the Country, the Bundesliga and the La Liga don't actually have too many players listed up, you can get to the 5th and 9th minute really fast, which means if there's any good deals, you can you can snap them up in no time. So you go for Liga right there, then over to the Country. So yeah, this is, as I say, I'll just show you the full, I guess, routine. And you basically do the cycle over and over again because, you know, if you're making 3k on a player, you can probably do like 2-3 cycles and it's still going to be an extremely effective trading method. So scroll here to the end, doesn't really matter if you've overdone it. See what's just been listed. Well, I know he's only worth 4k from doing it earlier. Might be okay. I know his base card's worth like 2.5k, but there isn't really any demand for him, so he's probably not an amazing player to do it with, but we'll keep going. Then through to the Bundesliga. As I say, it's only like a k more than his gold, so I'll be able to sleep at night. Bundesliga's got a few players up, so if you really wanted, you could probably just do Liga over and over again, to be honest, but it's not going to be the plan. Let's see if we get anything good in the Bundesliga. You're basically looking for, I don't really know what you're looking for in the Bundesliga. I guess one of the left or right backs. No, nothing too bad. 3-8, no, nothing there then. But yeah, not bad at all. Let's go see what the Acerbi's going for. Actually, wait, let me go for the La Liga. Give you the last bit. La Liga's really good. I'll be honest, I might even just keep doing the Liga and the La Liga. La Liga's got like Felipe, it's got Paulista, it's got, you know, it's got a lot of decent players in it. So Hernandez, not that bad. He's only like I think he's only like 1.8 for his normal card, so it's a little bit too much. Let's go see what the Acerbi's like then. That was the full way of doing it. Acerbi with Shadow, I can't imagine. Yeah, he's only 4k. I can't imagine that. So happy days. 2 more things have gone and sold on. They were both silvers, lovely. But yeah, we're going to show you any more deals we get on this. Another really good deal here on De Vrij. It's going for 4k again. So I'm not quite sure what my last one went for, unless it wants to sell on. No, I'll say unless it wants to sell on right now. Last De Vrij list up for 7k. So probably this one up for 6.5k, just so we don't start like hoarding him. But yeah, not bad whatsoever. I'll take another 2.5k on De Vrij again. I've actually added Premier League to my rotor right now. So the new filter basically is you start off with Premier League left backs and you go through all of these, just go all the way to the end. And as I say, what you got to do is it does take a bit of brilliant market knowledge in the first place. So basically the way I've kind of found out the Premier League left backs are good is I just started looking at the expensive Premier League players, and so many centre backs aren't pricey. But you look at left backs, you've got Rose you want to go and get. You've got Tierney you want to go and get, you've got Shaw you want to go, you've got Angeleo you want to go and get, you've got Van Aanholt you want to go and get, and all of them fit under the filter, so it's like you don't really want to, I guess, miss out on the Prem because there's lots to go and buy. You then head over to the Ligue 1, obviously the Ligue 1's got loads of good players, but you don't want to, you want to throw it back into defenders. Obviously the main ones you're looking for are going to be Bernat, or whatever he's called, left back from PSG, what's he called, Brooksy?
Juan Bernat.
Juan Bernat, there you go. Want to go get Bernat, Aguilera, the right back from Monaco. What's he actually called, Brooksy?
Aguilar.
And the last guy is Munier. Is that right?
You said it right, yeah.
There you go. And then you want to head over to the Calcio A defenders. Obviously, you've got De Vrij. You've got the right back, Lazaro. He's decent, and a few other players. Let's see if we can get some. Scooby-Doo-Doo, 59th minute. As I say, you kind of, what I also realised was you don't do Bundesliga. Looking at Bundesliga, there's actually nothing expensive. That's actually the fridge we got earlier, but it's still showing on the market. And then you're going to finally end this all off with going over to the La Liga, because the La Liga's got loads of good players like Gaia, Felipe, Paulista, loads and loads of good players. So as long as you know the pool of players, you're all good to snipe them. So let's scroll along here to the 59th minute and see if there's anything good. So, of course, you can snipe some of the others, but yeah. Basically, the base cards want to be over 2.5k if you're paying 4k, because you don't want to pay any more than 2k to add a hunter, but that is the old filter we're running with. We've got two more deals via the method. We've got Barcher right here for 4k and Alonso here for 3.4. And I think Alonso's only 4k, if I'm not wrong, but I think Barcher is quite nice, so let's go and check them both out. So, Alonso we got for 3.4k. We are going to be selling for... He's absolutely flooded, man. We are going to be selling for... Oh, God. We're going to be selling for 4k. But, yeah, we need to make sure we stay away from him, because he is absolutely flooded. And Barcher we bought for 4k. We are going to be selling... There you go. Much, much nicer. We're going to be selling him for about 6.2k. So we're going to make 2.2k profit on him. But I say the good thing with this method is you just, you learn as you go. I did think Alonso was going for a little bit more, but, it is what it is. I'll probably sell him for 4k, because I imagine these players aren't hard to sell for lazy buys. Because what you've got to understand, at the end of the day, there's not going to be many cards with Shadow. So all it takes is one or two to be bought, and then yours becomes the cheapest. Stuff selling on Wise, just sort of stuff I've bought from 6 PM. But again, we go through the filter right now, I guess once live, because I guess it's interesting for you guys to see. We start off with left backs from the Prem. Again, there's like 2 or 3 players you want to get from here. Including the likes, Tierney if you get him, but he's not going to pop under. You got like Rose, trying to think who else we want to buy. No, nothing interesting right there with Alonso. And as soon as you go over the hour, leave it. Now we head over to League 1, you need to make this defenders. And obviously you're just looking for the wing backs, unless there is a good centre back. I say I don't really mess around with the really cheap guys, because it seems like the really cheap guys are way, way more flooded, and as a result they're way harder to sell them. Are we going to get anything interesting? Sadly not. Like Diallo's and that lot, you'll see that there's just so many of them up for under 4k that, in my opinion, is just not really just not worth messing around with. But here, of course, you got Malka and so on and so on. So we're getting some good deals. And obviously, in the last one, we got both of them in one run. So you can probably get through the whole cycle in about 3 minutes. So is that a De Vrij? That is a De Vrij. Lovely. 6.5k on De Vrij. And Malka! No, that would have been amazing. That would have been absolutely amazing. That literally was back-to-back deals right there. Both listed for the exact same price. Yeah, Malcolm's going to be amazing for that. But let's up De Vrij for 6.5 because that's the going rate we normally sell him for. So that's an easy 2.3k. Malcolm, again, would have been absolutely amazing in all fairness. French left-back, we know there's a lot of demand around that. Now, so I was going to leave the Bundesliga because I just don't think there's enough expensive players in the Bundesliga. How it worked out, there weren't enough expensive players in the Bundesliga, for anyone who does care, is all you have to do is look at it and see, okay, well, the Bundesliga doesn't really have any 3 to 6k centre-backs. As a result, not having any centre-backs from about 3 to 6k, highly unlikely means you're going to get any deals for 5. So there we go. We got one line that set. On to the next set. Some more deals. Might as well see how they go. We got an Angeleo for 4k, which I know is a banger, and DNA for 3.9, which I actually think might not even be a good deal. 20 things we've just sold on, including a De Vrij we got earlier for 4.3, and then a bunch of these, including a bunch of my silvers. So happy days on that. Let's go get that relisted. But yeah, let's go check the players right now. So we've got DNA, which again I don't think is going to be overly too much, but I don't know. Let's have a little look. So we got him for 3.9k. Yeah, he's only worth 4k. In fact, there's one there for 3.5. So I'm not going to sell for a loss because way too stubborn for that. Angeleo, if we can spell his name right, got him for 4k. Survey says I can go and get another one right there for 4.4k. It even sold more than 6k because that card's literally just been listed. So we've got 2 Angeleos. You know, you can never turn up a deal. And again, probably really going to be easily be able to sell them both for 6.5k right there. So I make literally 2k on that one I just sniped, and then 2.5k on the other one. So yeah, I'll take that any day. I'll take that any day. Get that listed. We also got loads more room on the champs list to go and sell stuff now, so that should be fun. And yeah, DNA again. We're set for 4.2. Again, they fluctuate loads, so happily happy days. So just a little play around and just tried basically going for the whole thing with 7k and just saw what I can go and pick up. So picked up a few deals. First off, we'll show it sold on. Okay, just a few silvers. Well, sorry, a bunch of Hessos and a few silvers. So we've got 4 deals right here. Again, not quite sure on the prices, but I thought I'd show you them anyway. So we've got Ben Davies 3.3. The reason I thought Ben Davies is good because everyone's linking up End on Bailey at the moment. Hazard for 6k. Again, never traded with him before. Nkulu for 3.4 and Felipe for 5.5. So I think we'll start off with Davies. I think Davies is going to be one that we've done pretty well on. Oh, look at that. We're going back to Davies. Wow, just to double check how to spell his name. I'm joking. Obviously, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so Davies, D-A-V-I-E-S. Ben Davies, if I'm not wrong. No, he should again be good because everyone... Okay, no, wow. Going for 3.3. He's not going to be too good. Because everyone should be linking him up to End on Ballet. But yeah, he's only going for 3.5, which kind of sucks. But, you know, it is 3k more than what his gold is. So there you go. Let's go list him up for we'll go list him up for 3.5. We'll join the team with that. Theo Hernandez got for 6k again. Not too sure how much Theo Hernandez go for. I did do a quick compare price and saw he was at least being bid 4.5k on, so I thought that would be decent. Theo Hernandez though we got for 6k. Let's have a little look what we're getting or selling him for. Okay, so it should be a very easy 7k sell because that card has literally just been listed. So, oh wow, okay, interesting. 10k. Don't know, you could probably get away with buying both of them. I'm just going to go and sell mine for 9k actually, looking at it, because I thought they'd be floated for like 7 to 8k, but they're not. So 9k for Theo Hernandez, not bad. That's 3k made right there. Happy days. Next one going to move underway is going to be Nkulu, who is 1.8 default, so we bought him for a 3.4. Again, a little bit risky. All of these cards are relatively risky, but I thought, you know, might as well. Might as well take a bit of a punt on it. Nkulu, here we go. The old, what's it, Montpellier guy. Got him for 3.4k. Ah, nice. There we go, so we'll go send for 4.7k. Bit of a weird one, because he's quite a cheap gold card, but he's just obviously relatively demanded with a Hunter on, because he's got a decent looking card. But 4.7k, 1.3 on that. Last person we got is Felipe, 5.5k. I'm pretty sure I can at least get 6.5 for him if I'm not wrong. Let's have a little look. Felipe, 7.5, let's see. No, it looks like we can only get about 6k for him, which is okay, because we covered tax, but it's not amazing. Any cheap ones on the market? No. So there you go, there's a few more deals right there. We'll show you guys when we manage to get a few more now. So we got 2 more deals. One's a bit of a yikes and one's obviously Bernat. So Bernat 4.7 and the other one's Hausenberg. Now, I've been streaming for 12 hours, so I'd be lying if I said I didn't think Hausenberg was Klosterman. Yeah, don't ask, it's been a long day. The good thing is I did actually buy, Hausenberg, sorry. The good thing is I did actually buy him for the cheapest, which a gold has shadow on, so it's okay. But nonetheless, we got another Bernat. As always, you can't go wrong with a Bernat. So going for right now, 7k, lovely. Cheapest on the market? Yeah, we'll go like 7.2k. So yeah, as always, lovely on the Bernat, and the other guy doesn't really matter because he's the cheapest on the market. So maybe we'll list him up for like, I don't know what list him up for. List him up for 3.4, 3.5 because it will sell like instantly. But yeah, not bad. So we just get ourselves arguably the best deal I've had so far. So we got a Thierry right for 5k. This guy's normal gold card goes for 5k. Andy arguably is an extremely demanded player. Now, the only problem with him being extremely demanded probably means just a few guys have thrown shadows on him in the time. So we're going for 5k. Yeah, I knew he'd be a banger. I'm very, very sure I could probably sell him for... Very sure I can sell him for 9k. Very, very happy with that card. So yeah. Let's go and list him up for 9k and take the 4k profit. I knew when I got him, I was like, bro, this guy's going to be a banger because I just knew he was expensive in the first place. But I'd take that any day. Very, very nice deal. And it's, again, it's just a reason why to keep doing it because the deals on there are amazing. Okay, so we got some more deals. Again, I decided up it to 7k instead, but Felipe bought for 5.5, sold for 6. Got this guy for 4k, and got this guy for 4.8k. Lovely. Got 2 more deals to show you guys, and I thought I'd give you another live, I guess, sniping. Got a really good deal on this one, Florenzi for 5k. By the way, no Rose is already 6k, so I'm just going to go and list them up right there. But yeah, Florenzi got for 5k, which I'm very excited about, because I'm very sure that Florenzi's going rate is 5k in the first place, isn't it? Yeah, it literally sells for 5k in the first place, which makes me excited, because that means that we could get up to like 9k for him. Basically, he's another Tierney. Florenzi. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. So we're going to go and listen up for 9k. Very, very nice. Doing that, that's it. We're going to give you guys a little bit of a live go through of everyone's price. Cool, he's literally near tops right there. So let's go and do another round. I guess I'll talk you through anything interesting that happens when we're doing this. But yeah, so I really, really liking this method. Definitely for me, it's got to be like the new silver method in the ways of, it's what I'd recommend to people. It's a very easy method to get hold of. All you got to do is know who's worth over, 3k. That's literally it, Obviously, you're not buying the guys over 3k for 7k, you buy them for 5k, but, as long as you have a little bit of market knowledge, it's really just a nice and easy method, I know Angelo, by the way, is literally a 6k buy, so Ligue 1 defenders. But yeah, it's pretty chill. The only point is you are spamming the market a lot, and obviously if you spam the market a lot, you are going to get market suspended pretty fast. Because if you guys didn't know, every single time you search a page is actually you're actually searching the market. Bit of a strange mechanic, but yeah, that's what it is. So every search is every time you flip through a page is a search. So you can just imagine, like, if you were to spam the pages, the same as spamming for a player, so you will get market suspended eventually if you do it. It's not like a consistent one. Obviously, what you could do is you could just go through players one by one, like just type their name in one by one. But as I think, I don't know, I quite like this one. I quite like everything popping up at one time. But yeah, it will save you searches if you do that, which would be good. Gosh damn, some of these players are expensive. 4.6, 5k, 4.5, 4.9, 5.5. Yeah, nothing quite good enough right there. And then we're going to head over. Again, I'm still avoiding the Bundesliga. I don't think there's any Bundesliga defenders for about 5k. So you literally have Tar. Tar is as interesting as it gets. If I go for Bundesliga, I might as well do Liga NOS because you can actually get Tellez and Pepe under that one. Might even bang out a little bit of Liga NOS. Well, I'll give it a little go at the end of this one, actually. We'll see how that's doing. So, scroll thing. I actually just missed the Felipe for 3k. I was a little bit gutted about. Nah, it's okay. Alright, so is there anything interesting? 7k for Felipe right there. Jesus. Yeah, nothing interesting. Let's go try Liga NOS because they got a few players you could do it with. They've obviously got Pepe, Tellez, and Grimaldo. So let's go to the end right here. Yeah, players. There's not too much on there. But there we go. There's a little sniping filter. Nothing else on there. We'll go and show you more deals we get. Okay, so we've had some good sales right here. We obviously got the Florenzi we got for 5k, so for 9k, and then the guy. I got a few things. Hernandez got for 6k, so for 9k, and the guy we got for 3.4k, so for 6k. Happy days. So now we're going to scroll over to Hazia and show you what we got. We got Angelo for 5.5. We're going to go this month for 6.5k. Just pretty sure on that one. And then we got a Dalbert right here for 5k. First Dalbert of 1, so let's have a little look and see what Dalbert matey is going for. Nope, that's my transfer list. Dalbert. Here we go. Should be good. Going for 5k. Yep, brilliant. Sell him for 7k. So these players are getting a little bit lazy buyers, so I could probably get maybe 8k out of him, but I think 7k is reasonable. I think his normal going rate's only about 3-4. That's what you got to watch out, because if it's cheaper to go and apply the card, then your player, may not get bought because people might just go and buy the gold and apply the card. But then again, lots of people are lazy, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, on to the next set of cards. So I've just been playing around with the methods and just got myself a Baldo with Hunter for 4k because I think it's always nice, if you can, I don't know, if it works for something, obviously defenders is working very well for. Why not give it a bit of a punt in another position? So Baldo there we got for 4k. What's he going for? Probably what's he going for with a Hunter? It'd probably be more useful. I don't know why I took away his only redeeming version of him being expensive. Although mine's a right wing. And so is this one. No, so this up for 5k. Not amazing, but we're just going to try some different stuff because basically, what is it? Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Basically, we wanted to see if we can get something running with Hunter as well. So basically with this, what I've been told, and it fully makes sense to me, is you actually don't want to be going with central players. You want to be going with left wings, right wings, because if you think the amount of left wings and right wings are actually worth a little bit compared to central players that are worth a little bit, you know, there are actually a fair few more wingers worth something than central players, especially thinking like the Prem. So what we're doing right now is just kind of, keeping a mental note of players worth kind of 2.5k and above, and we're basically trying to get them with Hunter on. So Hulk, Footbin, quickly check Hulk. Hulk is an SBC fodder, so that's the only problem I have with him. Hulk's 2.5k, so with a Hunter and a position change, he's probably pretty decent. So we're going to pick him up. So let's go and check left and right mids. I mean, we'll check Hulk at the end. We'll see if we can get a few deals. Ooh, left mids. So left mid with Hunter. What are we going to get right now? Scooby-Dooby-Doo. We get a Bernard. Let's go check Bernard quickly. Bernard is Scooby-Dooby-Doo. 3k. Therefore 3.9k over Hunter. Would have been a good deal, but obviously we didn't get it. But nonetheless, remember that would have been a good deal and potentially another 2k profit right there. Check right mids. Again, you want to go to that 59th minute. Shaqiri. Shaqiri's also had a position change in him. How much is Shaqiri? Shaqiri is 3.5k. Therefore, with a position change down to right mid and a chem style for 1.3k is decent. I'll tell you what, I quite like these actually. Let me go do another run of these. So again, we're just going 5k. And a bunch of stuff selling on as well. 5k Hunter. You probably want to start off at left wings and right wings. And again, you're looking for players who are worth over 3k basically. Yeah, quite like this one actually. Let me lower the buy now. Every single time you do this, you want to change this maximum buy now because it just makes sure that the market refreshes. All right, let's try this then. 59th minute. Anything interesting? Balassi? No, nothing there then. Now we're gonna head over to right wings. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I quite like this one. As I said, the Hunter Chem style is worth 5k or 4k, just like how the Shadow is, so it's pretty easy to work out how much you need to add on. Nope, nothing interesting. Use left and right forward, obviously get them position change players. Left forward, nothing interesting. Right forward. I mean, not gonna lie, from this you can kind of just give it a glance and go, is there anyone there expensive? Not really. Not gonna go and buy it. Then you go to left and right mids again. Change that by now a little bit. 59th minute. Missed out on a Bernard. No, it's Ryan Babel and then him. Last player, and then we'll go and check how much they're worth. And see how much dinero we have made them. So, nope. No, I don't believe there's anything new up. Berwig. Lamela. No, that Lamela hasn't sold on right there. I can safely not buy the one. So, first off, I guess we'll show it was sold on. Rose and then a few silvers. Beautiful. Realist rest. Alright, so let's go and see how much said player's going for. We only picked up 2 deals. One was a Hulk, one was a... What was it? One was a Hulk, one was a Shaqiri. Lovely. So Shaqiri we bought for 4.9k. Right mid and a right mid with Hunter. Let's see how much he is. Shaqiri. With a Hunter. There you go, none under 6k, which is promising. Anything under 7k. There is, but they're both right wings. So I could very easily sell one for 7k. Let me see if there is one with right mid and Hunter. One with right forward and Hunter. Oh, wait, hold up. Nah, that would have been nice. It's okay. It's okay. We had a bit of a mind blank. It's alright. We're going to list ours up right now for 7k. That'd be decent. So that's not bad for the Shaqiri. Also could have got another one right there, but it is what it is. 7k, and now we'll go and get the Hulk, who we got for I think 5k and a right wing. So obviously position change as well. Hulk. Are we going to miss a deal on Hulk though? That's the question. Hulk with a Hunter. Oh wow. It's actually 2 for 6k, which I think we got us for 5k, so not an amazing profit margin on him. I'll take the coins nonetheless. We're going for 5, didn't we? Yeah, we're going to be selling it for 6k right there. Not amazing, but I'll take the coins nonetheless. And I'll probably start banging this into the arsenal of chemistry cell sniping I do. So I think we're going to end this episode off with these three deals. All I'll do is I'll maybe do a little bit of an overview and see how many coins we have. But going to the Bernats, we'll go and sell him on for 7.2. Nothing strange. Market, no, I'm not gonna lie, I went and bought Market for 7k. I think I got a bit carried away. Or I was just like buying players left, right, and centre. But let's go see how Market's worth. Mal C-I-U-I-T Doobie-Doobie-Doo. Yeah, I bought him for 7, he literally sold 7. It's all good. 8. Yeah, 7. And they've got Sergio Roberto, so much Sergio Roberto is going for. Sergio Roberto, okay, not bad. So he's going for about 5.5. I think I got one for 4.5. So not bad. So we sell the Mac one for way more for him. The Sergio Roberto for, yeah, 1k more than we're going for. Not too bad. But yeah, I think these are going to be the last deals. Well, I think for the rest of the night, we'll just probably just keep selling players on. And yeah, should be all good. So to go and end off the video, the observed of you will see that we're lower on coins and unassigned. And that is because we have gone and bought about 250k worth of UCL cards. Now, if you guys did not know, EA accidentally added UCL cards to the game for about 3 or 4 hours yesterday. And as a result, all of the players who should be getting Champions League cards were put into packs. Now, I think EA are going to do this anyway tomorrow. But nonetheless, this means that these cards are only in packs for 3 hours. What have I gone and done? I've gone and bought loads of the guys who should be semi-demanded, who are not much more than their gold cards. So first off, we've got a few silvers selling on happy days. But yeah, basically I've gone out and bought, I don't know, probably about 100 odd maybe. But yeah, I've gone and picked up just random players right here. Players like Kevin Campbell for 4.5k. I don't know what the cheapest on the market right now is. About 6k. And yeah, basically just going to pick up loads and loads of the players that should be semi-demanded, because the plan of action is going to be to basically sell them all on before 6 PM today, because I think they are going to get resupplied today. I've also, well, just show you what we got here. Special cards, and as I say, my whole theory is that because they're quite rare cards, I should be able to sell them on. As I say, it's a bit of a risk because arguably there is no difference between this card and their gold card, but it is a risk I'm willing to take. So yeah, just end of the episode. I have got all these cards I'll be holding on to till the following morning, and then looking to sell them and see how much we'll make. I also might do a little bit of trading with them, because you can basically do a little bit of fifth ninth minute sniping. Say you load up like, no, let's go 3.5k. And then you just go to the end. So you know how you do that sniping where you just kind of just sit above 5th, 9th minute and you keep scrolling along. You know, I basically did this last year with the UCLs, and I think it would be decent to do it this year with the UCLs as well. It won't actually work like that, but you could do a bit of sniping where you go like this. Compare price back out. Wait for basically a gold... Wait for a UCL player to pop up who the UCL card isn't much more than their gold, for example. Say Sillerson pops up right here for 3.5k. Sillerson's gold card sells for 3.2k. Therefore, picking them up for 300 coins extra is really, really risk-free. And that's so you do want to sell these before 6 PM because, of course, they should be getting resupplied. So, yeah, not bad. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed today's video. It's been a decent little episode. Done loads and loads of it. Found like 2 or 3 new trading methods I'm going to be using, which will be brilliant. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you guys in another video.